The story of creation, where God made the heavens and the earth, is one of the first things that you find in the Bible, whether you have to agree that God made everything, or you go with some other theory that frankly takes a whole lot more faith than what you can see when you look at God's creation. But on the seventh day, God rested, and he made the day holy because he rested on that day. And Christ in the New Testament, he talks about how man wasn't made for the Sabbath, but the Sabbath was made for man. And then you read in Genesis where God rested on that seventh day, made it a holy day. And that's an exciting thing. That's pretty cool. Well, it kind of made me start thinking about it. When did the seventh day become deholyized? Like, when did that happen? Because you just read Genesis chapter 1 and, try to picture that in your head and you just be floored by the power of God. And he decided to rest on the seventh day. And for some reason, we believe that was deholyized. I mean, even people who try to keep the Sabbath day come up with other things that are more important than resting on that day, as scripture instructs us to do on that day. And then we have all of, Catholicism that changed the day. And then Christians of today believes for some reason that it was Resurrection Sunday, or there's scripture that is interpreted wrong on many times where it says it doesn't matter what day you keep, or, those kinds of things. I mean, read who they're talking to there. Where does it say that this holy day was deholyized, unholied? It isn't in the scripture. And that's why it's one of the commandments. And actually, it's a commandment that gets talked on quite a bit as an important thing. And when Christ says that none of the commandments, not one even jot or tittle, is done away with, it's time to look back at this and look at how you're celebrating that seventh day. That was made for you as a rest, a holy day. It's one of those days. Well, I hope this has blessed you and at least given you something to think about, or has encouraged you. God bless.